Hello felines, today we're gonna try out this new dungeon called Carmine Rage Island. I will try to explain the mechanics as I play based on what I've learned from the guys I've watched, but since it's new, I haven't really had a chance to try it out for myself yet. I'm really excited to give it a go though. Hopefully I've done enough research so that there won't be any surprises. I don't know, we shall see. The beginning of this dungeon is pretty straightforward. Simply kill the trash mobs and destroy the fence. After we do that, we'll encounter the special Red Goblins. The important thing to remember here is to target whoever the person with the red eye is targeting. Okay, we're just gonna burst the mobs. Alright, that works. And then after we clear the goblins, we're gonna wanna keep going forward. Everyone will be assigned a color and shape here. Just go to the pillar that matches the color and shape we got. We'll receive a shield after interacting with the right pillar. Wait, the colors aren't on the pillars all the time. So this is like a memory test.
Is today my lucky day, LOL?
Nope.
You know what? I'm just gonna type the order in chat.
After some time, the first mini-boss is gonna spawn. There's really not much to the mechanics really, just avoid the AoE attacks and we're good to go. For the next area, just pull all the mobs together if you're the tank. The next mini-boss is gonna be the Red Goblin Bomber. According to the guides I've googled up, we're supposed to block these explosive red circles. And we're supposed to push off these pots. I don't have my strategic rush up for the other pots though.
Oh no!
Okay, so since we keep getting wipes, I'm just gonna stand outside of the AoE so that my team can respawn and come back again without resetting the HP. Oh, and one more thing, when he says that's the real art of explosives, use the grappling hooks to go to the next platform. That would be my way of clearing this mini-boss. Well, that was kind of fun. I definitely didn't think we'd be tackling the dungeon this way. And now, it's time for the final boss. So according to the guides, I'm supposed to roll when he charges at us.
It took me a while to figure out how to roll in this game, but hold block with our movement key to roll.
Usually after he charges, he will do this mechanic where he spins around like a whirlpool. When he does that, we're supposed to get close to him to mitigate the damage. And then there's the pillar mechanic. When Gaitan says die humans or something like that, he will bind the 4 people that's the farthest away from him to 4 pillars. And then he will attack each pillar in the order of 6, 5, 4, 3. It's important to get away from the pillar he's attacking. The guide says that tanks are supposed to be at position 5 and healers are supposed to be at 1 or 2. I'm doing it with a random team though, so it's kinda hard to enforce this. Maybe I should just let people do what they've been doing, cause I don't think it matters that much judging from my very limited experience. But you know, the true trick to doing this dungeon is to just let your team carry you.
The next day.
Hello! Can't wait to do another run of Carmine Rage with randoms. So after getting wipes for hours last night, I finally figured out how to best tackle this final boss. So yeah, I'll try to explain what to do. Always let the tank attack first. This way, he's less likely to run around and do weird things. Prepare for the circle block, and then he may or may not do the charge mechanic. It all depends on his mood really.
Now it's time for the pillar mechanic.
I find it helpful to label the pillars with the party pins. Because it's a new dungeon, not everyone's gonna pay attention, so this is why I'm doing this. Just call out whichever pillar Gaitan's gonna attack first. We'll know which one he's gonna hit cause the farthest player will have a yellow eye and the second farthest player will have an axe.
The second farthest person will also have a fire icon beside their name.
Right after the pillar mechanic, he's gonna charge at the tank, which is me. Unfortunately, I don't have the stamina to roll here, but be prepared to roll if you're the tank. Next, he's gonna do the purple circle, again, followed by the charge mechanic, again, followed by the spinning like a whirlpool mechanic. His charging patterns are predictable, by the way. He will always charge at the person that's the farthest away from him first, and then he will charge at the person closest to the person that's the farthest away, and then he will charge at the person closest to him before he started charging. So since I'm a tank player, I can pretty much assume that he's gonna run at me on his third charge. He's gonna keep doing this series of mechanics until he feels like binding us to the pillars again. So a good trick to saving our stamina is to run closer to the center when we're tethered. That way we don't have to run as much.
It also helps if we use our morphs.
I don't know why he's suddenly charging at me on the first charge. He did not do this last night. Maybe he's not targeting me?
It's safe to go to the pillars he already destroyed because he will not AoE there again.
I guess he's not that bad once we have enough practice.